Man, you ever had those days, man, where it's just like everything's going wrong, man? From my customer being closed to having to wait another day, having to push out my loads, and then I had some other issues with the trailer, and you'll also see those videos. And now we got a leaking gasket. Great.
Like, share, and subscribe.
I'm here in the truck stop. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how to fix that. It has a gasket, but you could either use gasket maker or the gasket. So I'm just gonna go ahead and seal it up again, and we should be good to go. All right, guys. So here's the stuff I'm gonna be using. I'm gonna be using this bottle. I'm gonna cut it so that when we take, the good thing is you don't have to take this thing all the way off. You just gotta move it forward enough to where you can put some gasket maker around it. That's the gasket maker I'm gonna use. The right stuff. The hammer to hit the hub, and my impact gun to take off these bolts. All right, let's get her done. Jeez Louise, man. When it rains, it pours, man. I didn't really sleep all good last night. This problem. Always something, man, with these damn trucks. All right. Hell yeah. Ooh, she's hot. Really hot. Really, really, really hot. That's the reason why I put the bottle in there, just to catch a little bit of that grease. Piece of shit. Okay. Be draining there. Shit. Oh, let me go get my gloves, guys, because that thing is hot. Woo, doggy. I had just replaced this wheel seal too, like not too long ago. I don't know. I mean, I torqued them down to what they were supposed to be. So, I don't know what happened. I guess sometimes shit just breaks, you know what I mean? In normal circumstances, I would use this again, but it's so oil drenched that I'm not even gonna take a chance. I'm just gonna put new sealant and call her good, you know what I mean? The surface is already clean. I'm just gonna hit it with a little bit of brake cleaner right now. It should be okay. even though it sucks, because it is really, and I'm talking about really hot in this bad boy over here. We're over here in by like Charlotte, North Carolina, more or less, or so, somewhere on these neck of the woods of the country. And that in there just to be able to, we'll go ahead and slide her on in there. All right, guys, she's back on. Sorry, the camera cut off because it just got hot. So pretty much all you do is just remove this hub, move it out a little bit, remove the gasket material. The only reason why I removed it because it was like soaking already. So, and it's like really brittle already. So I just completely removed it. You take this thing off and you just put a bead on it. Bead in there. I put a bead in there. You put that bad boy back on and that's it. So what we're gonna go ahead and do now is we're gonna go ahead and dump that oil back into the axle back here. I'll get with you guys in a minute. All right, guys, so now what I did is I just put that oil that I took out in this bottle because it'll be a lot easier to get in there. Then you just remove your plug. And you just want to replace that oil that we went ahead and put in there right now. I mean, it's not very much, you know, but I think these take, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's like 2.5 gallons or whatever. So like even if it's just a little bit, you don't want to lose any oil, you know. And I do have the sockets, guys, but they're like buried in my truck. It's a special socket you put right here. You could do it with the ratchet instead of with this crescent wrench. But I don't want to go digging deep because after this, guys, I'm gonna take a shower. I made sure I stopped somewhere where I had showers because like I've literally, guys, been doing this maybe like 10 minutes. That's how easy that repair is. I wish I could have been able to show you guys, but like I said, you know, I mean, the stupid camera got hot and stopped recording. But you know, saved me a couple of bucks. See, it's pretty much full already, but I'm still gonna put a little bit more in that bad boy. Probably gonna have to check it tomorrow because right now the oil's hot, you know, so shit, the oil's hot and that's why she liked that. Normally what I do on these threads too, guys, is I go ahead and put some of this Teflon tape. Where is it? This one's really, really good. They sell it at Home Depot. Because I find that they usually, since it's pipe thread, it'll usually leak a little bit, and I don't want it to leak. So she's about almost due for a axle change out for the oil. I think this one already has like 300,000. I'm actually a little bit past what I should be, but money's tight right now, you know what I mean? So like the oil actually looks kind of clean now that a little bit came out of it. So normally these plugs go to like 55 foot-pounds, I believe. So just kind of get it tight, you know what I mean? I don't want to overdo it and strip that bad boy out, and then I'm not gonna be happy, you know what I mean? Magic eraser. Shit. Woo! Magic eraser. I never leave home without it. Precisely because of crap like this. All right. Good deal. Okay, guys, she's all done. She's topped off again. We're gonna go ahead and let this thing dry out a little bit. See if you guys can see the bead. Let's see if I can turn this for you guys. Something like that. And that's it, guys. It's not really a big deal. It's just a pain in the ass, you know what I mean? But I couldn't leave it leaking. I couldn't leave it leaking because it was leaking quite a bit. I mean, that was only with maybe like 15 miles. I mean, I got 1,000 miles to go. I'm going back down to Dallas from over here up Charleston, North Carolina. And you know, it was gonna cause a problem. It was gonna get pretty low, and not to mention that I'm hauling hazmat right now, flammable stuff. So look at that. No more leaking. Hell yeah. Alright guys, so we made it to Tyler, Texas. I just showed you right now that it's no longer leaking. I've been monitoring it here daily or whatever, but she seems to be good to go now. One thing I forgot to mention on the other part of the video or whatever, before anybody of you guys comment, you didn't put no oil in the hub. Most of the oil there in the hub is, part of it's still there, some of it does come out, but you know, to try to be putting in oil in there, they usually sell like this carton cutout. It looks like a little U, and you put it there, you put it, and you pop that bad boy back in there to fill up the hub or whatever. But usually these hubs will get filled up through the tube. But what I usually do to simplify the process is I'll go ahead and put the hub back on the way I did. Then what I do is I'll when I'm at home, I'll jack up one side so that the axle sits like that at an angle, and all that oil rushes into it. Or when I'm out here on the road or whatever, I'll just find a truck, you know, the truck stop, you know, we got curves and everything, you know. I'll just park the truck at an angle so that it's at an angle and it pushes all that oil in there. Then what I usually do the next day is I'll just check the oil level again and fill up whatever's necessary again. But I didn't do it on the video, but I did do it after the video. DOT sees that right there. That's automatic out of service. So that's pretty much all I got for you guys today, guys. It's just this quick repair. That ever happens to you, just carry some gasket maker, something to be able to take those nuts and bolts off. And if the gasket's messed up, just tear that fucker off. You know, clean the surface up with some brake cleaner so it's nice and clean so it bonds. Put some of that right stuff silicone. This stuff's really, really good. I mean, there's some that are better, but I like this one because it cures in 90 minutes. So by the time I take a shower and get the hell out of here, it should be dry and pretty much good to go. You know, you want to give that gasket maker a little bit of time to dry out and stuff, you know. But if you guys like this video, guys, you guys know the deal, man. Subscribe, like it, share it, comment, help me get monetized. I hope this video helped one of you guys out if you guys ever run into that situation. It didn't cost me nothing but time right now. I had all that material here with me, but even, you know, you don't need to have a fancy impact tool or anything, you know, just a regular, you know, socket wrench will work good, you know what I mean? And a little hammer to just bang it out, you know, and some gasket maker and some brake cleaner, you know, and supplies, you know, maybe what, 20 bucks, 25 bucks, you know, versus waiting somewhere, you know, at the TA, whatever, you know, they're going to charge you at least half an hour for that. I'm pretty sure they'll probably charge an hour for that, you know, so about 150, 200 bucks or whatever. You know, you save yourself some money. I literally got that done in like 25 minutes. I'm nasty ass sweating crazy. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm sweating like a lot. You know, my whole shirt's like wet. So I'm gonna go take my ass a shower. You guys have a good day. Peace out. Stay safe out there.